bank robberies. How was he able to get past just one bank?
Well, it must have been a small town and not that good a police force, because they had his face. But he didn't work. He didn't leave the house. They obviously didn't eat. So I guess that's how. But he got out easily every time. And he only had it looked like he didn't have the gun that often. We only saw it, I think, during 2 robberies.
It's like one time.
Well, it was one time. We only saw it one time. He just wrote on a piece of dollar bill, give me the money. This is a robbery. I thought it was hilarious when he was narrating that and was talking about how easy it was, except for the one time someone was pushing back and said, "This is all I give." And he's like, "Are you serious? It's a robbery. I have a gun. This is all I give." I was like, okay, hold your ground, right? She's like, "You can rob me if you want, but you're not getting $1 million. Best I can do is 200. And that's all he had. That's all you can do. But that was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know if that was so believable, getting away with so many robberies so easily. With really, a meth head's, ability to make these heist plans doesn't seem that believable. If anything, I thought maybe this was all in his head and he was already arrested the first time. Like you wake up in the jail or something. Like, that's not how it really happened. Something like that. But he got through with it. He robbed every single one of them successfully. Even the last one, when he wasn't trying that hard. And once they get caught, he said, "Press the alarm," and he was still able to get out. Because at this point, he wanted to turn his life around. Going to jail was the only way. And then he gets his last fix on the middle of the street and gets arrested. But still very unbelievable. That part, I'd say.
Yeah, I think the last part of the movie is probably the most well run, but the most unbelievable. Because how's he able to rob all of these banks without anybody following his trail? He's not super smart or anything. Doesn't cover his face that much. He's clearly looking into cameras where they can see his face. And there's one guy that he was supposed to pay but opened that safe. He ends up doing a robbery with him and he gets shot. The other guy, they just leave him on the side of the street.
We don't know how he got shot, because he left the robbery early. He quit. He just showed up on the side of the street, shot for some reason. And even Tom Holland's character notes in the film, don't know how he got shot. Doesn't matter though, because he's dead now. Pretty much is what he said. Put him on the side of the road, and just left him there to die, and didn't get caught doing that either. And yeah, odd plot point. Not sure why it was there. It didn't amount to anything. Maybe they just needed that character to go away, but I think he would have anyway, trying to hide in the shadows for being an accomplice in these robberies and a drug dealer. But he needed to die, I guess, so they killed him. And then we just move on. Who cares?
Like I said, this movie, I think, has all the ingredients to be Oscar-worthy film, but it just fails. It really does with the story. It's hard to know where this movie's going, and it doesn't make sense at the end. Thanks for watching, and if you would like to be featured on our podcast, make sure to click the link in the description.